Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to compare two apps and their onboarding screens, not the whole onboarding flow, because I noticed something drastic. That means different from those apps that would bring value to those apps as well as people who are watching me. Um, so yeah, let's get started. First, you see Omio. Omio is something like booking.com, and it helps you book train tickets, bus tickets, and flight tickets. So starting off, we see they talk about the privacy. So they say we value your privacy. Omio uses cookies and similar technologies to help us improve our app and to offer you a more customized experience. So this is quite understandable because mainly um, due to the GDPR consent, apps or websites are required to get the consent of users um, before they track them, right? But the issue is where it is placed. So usually, when it comes to onboarding or when it comes to anything in life, we have to follow what we call the theory of reciprocity. That means you have to give in order to get. So asking them to accept all before someone explores the app is not a good move in my opinion and in many experts opinion. So it's better for them to kind of um, have this in a later screen, and then after that we see a small like onboarding slider along with the sign up buttons. um, this is great, but the issue is most users would rush this screen mainly because it feels like because the call to action is to sign in and they usually want to get into the app, and they might skip this part. So it's better for them to have it in a separate screen or a separate flow and then have the sign up after that. Then we are signed in, and again we are asked to enable notifications, which is again not good because the user is further delayed uh, to experiencing the app. So we call this time to get value. So how long does it take for the user to get value of the app? So this is delayed when we ask them to watch stuff. But other than that, once that's done, they are asking what the current location is and um, what whether they can use their current location to track flights or anything of that sort, right? um, so yeah, this is great, the design is great, nothing to complain about that, but these are some tips that they can improve. Now let's switch to something called Fresha. So Fresha is again a great a nicely designed app, lovely gradients. It's also something related to booking, but it helps you book book appointments with salons, uh, health and wellness centers, all those related to beauty, plastic surgery, and all the stuff, right? Uh, and as you can see, we have the screen, and then we are taken into the recommended screen, which is good considering what I said regarding Omeo. But the issue here is, as you can see, for a user that is trying to explore the app, showing them a screen of recommended or new to Fresha can be confusing. Um, we do not recommend this approach for a new user, right? Um, so usually what we do is when we create a user persona, we also have to create something called jobs to be done, and this specifies what kind of actions the user would need to take in order to achieve the goal of the app, right? So in this case, if we specify the user needs to book an appointment at a beauty salon or a health and wellness center, then we should guide them to that path. So in this case, what I would recommend is having something very simple like what are you looking in Fresha, right? They'll select a bunch of stuff and then the user will click next, and then they can have a small screen saying we are preparing a list of recommended beauty salons, whatever they select, right? So that they are know that they so that they know that their screen is personalized for them. So we call this endowment effect. And also when we show like a screen like that saying that we are preparing your screen, it gives something called the labor illusion. So whatever that takes effort to make is valued. That's why we see restaurants with open kitchens, so people see how much effort the chefs are making in order to prepare their food, right? So I think that's uh, that's what could improve this onboarding flow in Fresha. Just add two screens, and then yeah, it's good to go. So also when you scroll through the app, you'll see like a bunch of screens. The users can check for the check for different like uh, health centers, salons, and then when they click on one of these and when they click on book now, they are asked to sign up. So this is actually great because users have explored, users have got an idea of the app, got what it offers, and now they are being asked to sign up if they want to book. So I think this is a well balanced approach for the reciprocity principle. um, so yeah guys, this is a very short video, but I wanted to bring this out because I see this a lot in onboarding screens. Like companies would throw different screens before the user gets to the actual app and experience, and once they get to the app they are tired. They have used all their cognitive resources to fill up surveys, um, allow notifications, read a lot of text, right? So this is not what we want to do when it comes to onboarding in product design. So yeah, I hope this video brings value, and for the founders or for the designers of Fresha or Omio app, this is not criticism. You guys have done an awesome job. I know how much effort it takes to build something like this with a lot of screens, and with a lot of thought. And don't get what's that don't get uh, don't feel bad because of some person coming into the app, looking at a few screens and criticizing. I'm not criticizing. I want to provide value, and I hope that's been done with this video. So yeah, that's it. uh, Thanks for watching. Let me know if I have missed anything in the comments or any feedback. Talk soon.